one of our other hobbies is anything to do with medical stuff, which is like, I honestly can't do that.
Maybe talk to her. I mean, like, in the beginning of our relationship, Zach and I had to have quite a few talks. Oh. Stop. That was never an issue. Gotcha. That'll never be an issue, I don't think. We have other issues. But...
Well, now you kind of know what you want. So the first one's... I hate to say this is never going to last forever because it's not true for some cases. But you find out what you want as time goes on. So the next girlfriend you have... It's probably going to be more what you're looking for because you figured out you don't want somebody that does this.
You figured out what you don't want.
This, yeah. You figured it out. So each one you have, it'll be better for you.
Well,
it'll be better for you.
I don't know.
If I have 500, then the 500th will be the best.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you had sex with your ex-girlfriend, right? You haven't.
That lasted like.
Are you a virgin? Josh!
That lasted like 2 months.
Zach and I were just talking about that the other day, and he goes, do you think he's had sex yet? And I was like, well, yeah, he's been living with his girlfriend for a while. And I said, why would you be living with somebody?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, man.
No, my
well, at least you don't know what you're missing.
Like 2 months, so, I mean.
You're missing a lot.
Oh, my alarm's going off on my phone.
Go get it.
I know.
You got a couple seconds before
It'd be one thing if you had already done it, and then all of a sudden you weren't having it anymore. That would really suck for you.
It totally sucks.
Well, yeah.
I don't want to have to become gay or anything, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's too late for that.
That'd be a real bummer if she's listening in on the show. Doubt it, though. Oh, I got a phone call at 6:53.
Let me see if this YouTube link is live.
Let me just take a phone call for like 2 seconds.
Uh-oh. Someone's listening to the, to the live show. Just kidding. Shut up. No, I don't. I don't got any makeup on.
That's all right.
Fresh out the shower. Oh, sorry.
Sound effects are working this time around.
Nice. Were they not working last week?
Yeah. Somebody had to. What the? Tell me. Hold on, give me a second. I keep forgetting I can't touch this screen.
I ordered some new LEDs for my car.
Some LEDs? Some LED.
I ordered
Come on.
I ordered some dash lights.
Ooh. Ones that change. Like mood lighting. What color?
Red.
Oh,
I wanted because the way it goes is all of the dash lights that do like your speedometer and all that. Those are just white, and then there's also what the car has is theater lights, which go on the top, and they cast down onto it as well, so you get lighting from the back and the front. I was gonna do like a Miami theme, and I was gonna do pink dash lights with blue theater lights.
Ooh,
but
that look good.
The pink lights were very poorly rated, to say the least. Like 1 star.
Yeah.
And everyone kept saying they were breaking, so I'm like, whatever.
But the red lights got good ratings? Same brand?
A different company.
Oh, okay.
Only one company makes the pink ones. So the red ones are the good ones, and they had like red, green, amber, white, and blue, and I was like, I don't want to go full blue because that's like really hard on the eyes. So I was like, you know what, I'll just go red. I'll be cool.
Tone it down, those blue lights. They got options on phones now to tone down the blue light so it doesn't harm your eyes.
Oh yeah.
Strain your eye vision.
I have that for my computer.
Yeah.
I use what's her face? Colin's wife, Katie.
Katie, yeah.
Uses Flux, the thing that basically turns your PC screen orange.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She showed you that. She is like little Miss Techie Mama.
I've been using that for years, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes it works because I have the monitor turn down the brightness to like 50, and then I use the Flux, which turns down the brightness like an extra 50%. So sometimes I'm like, I just want to see what it would be like if I didn't care. And then I'm like, my eyes are roasting. I'm like, oh my God.
I think
especially at work because we have all the lights off all the time.
Oh yeah.
So it's like 3
It's super
monitors.
bright. Why are your lights off?
It's honestly better. It's just the fluorescent lighting. I don't know. It kind of feels depressing.
You. Yeah. We
I'm
have in my classroom. Obviously, we have fluorescent lights in our classroom, and I want to get filters to put on them for next year
to make them blue.
Well, you know, like the ones that have like it looks like the sky, like clouds and stuff like that. It's like a film that's transparent, but it is blue with white clouds all over it. So I want to put that on like 3 or 4 of my
baby
ones. I'm like, I want it to be like we're still outside, but you're learning about Pythagorean theorem. Welcome to pre-algebra.
You know what you should do? Bring a bunch of potting soil and put it on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
And then you should get grass seed and plant it everywhere.
Yeah,
and then when they come in.
Yeah. That's true. And also say welcome to all the cockroaches that are already in my classroom. Join us.
You have roaches?
Burrow.
I thought I would get roaches. I am on the second story, though, so maybe they're not as attracted to second story places.
Right now in this house, well, not in this house, but in our laundry room, we have mice.
Mice?
Yeah, Zach killed 3 of them today.
With a shovel?
I got him.
No, he set traps this morning, and he came home, and there was 3 that were in.
Why were there traps in your house? I thought you were married.
What?
Not tramps. Traps.
Yeah, traps.
All right.
Like trapezoids.
All right, ladies.
Sure.
We're gonna get this going. Cool.
Honestly, I don't even need this. I could hear you guys.
You can like
go. Can you hear me? Okay.
It might be muted and unmuted. So, hello. You hear us now? Hello.
Jello.
Okay. You turn it up and down. Does it do it? Okay, good. That's just for you, baby.
It changes its
feeling.
Hey,
check. Do mic checks. Check. Get up in the mic.
Check.
Check.
Because if you were gonna write
one. Check.
Welcome to the Big Lip Radio Podcast. Today it's Zachary, Josh, and Caden.
Kate.
Marriage is the trap.
Do I look like Caden?
One of our YouTubers says that. His chatter, he said, marriage is a trap.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, trapezoids.
What? You said truth?
No, babe.
I didn't say that.
Marriage is a trap. It costs so much money.
It goes
Hold on.
ways,
Here I'm going to start.
Freedom.
We're going to start, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's the new Big Lip Radio from iHeartRadio.
Yes, you heard it yourself. And again, I'm here without Jared. You dumb mother... Anyways, I am accompanied by a few great people, which we will get into later. But first, guys, we do a Patreon read, right? You guys know what Patreon is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I do.
Yes. The moral of the Patreon read is to go to patreon.com/Big Lip Radio. Pick a tier, sign up, support us, help us create content for you. And you guys can be involved. All of you. I keep looking at you like, Cait, you need to go sign up because I know you don't because it comes out of my account.
I already signed up.
You did. Good for you. High five. So did I.
Yep.
So did I.
Signed up to your own Patreon.
For your joint account.
Yep. But what we like to do is read from a video game, a movie, whatever has a quote.
Zune,
iTunes, right? No. Whatever has a quote, and your goal is to do what we say at the end of that quote. So I'm gonna read it. Jared does this the best, and I can never imitate it. Nothing
just
like it.
Pretend that you smoked.
It's not here, so do the best you can.
All right, hold on. Let me get this. Now, don't guess yet. We're gonna, or I guess you can, but we'll play the clip after. Okay. All right.
Don't guess yet, Cait.
I won't. Oh.
Marcus, woo! That's one big ugly motherfucker. Cole, can you see this? Baby, we got a grandstand view. We're crossing the bridge right above the ship. Any way you can kill this thing where you are? Putting it scientifically, we need to blow his brains out of his asshole after we subscribe to the Big Lip Radio Patreon. Any idea?
A game?
No.
Any idea?
I have an idea. It sounds like Metal Gear Solid, or Jesus, no.
I feel like it's Independence Day.
Gears of War.
Holy crap! Check this out.
That's one big ugly motherfucker.
Cole, can you see this shit?
Baby, we got a grandstand view. We're crossing the bridge right above the ship.
Any way you can kill this thing from where you are?
Putting it scientifically? We need to blow his brains out of his ass.
Yeah. You know what?
Was it Gears of War?
Dude, it is.
I knew
it was
it.
Gears of War 3.
Josh.
Because
Dude, pound that.
right when you said Cole, I'm like, I've heard that.
It's Coltrane, the black guy. He's the one that's saying, you know,
J. Cole,
we need
yeah.
to blow his, and he's reporting back to one of his other buddies, not Marcus, but he's like, Marcus, look at this thing. We need to kill it. So what you
know
guys,
what's funny? I've never played that, but I just watched a video on it.
what you guys need to do though, is do what I said at the end. Go to patreon.com/BigUpRadio, sign up, or just go to bigupradio.com and hit that banner ad. All right, very good.
Lord Jesus, this ain't happening, man. This can't be happening, man. This isn't happening.
Oh,
I'm sure you suffered mightily in my absence.
I just straight up pulled a Jared, and I'm not suffering without him because I can do it without him, and I don't need him. He doesn't need to be here because he's the big old cancer belly having motorcycle riding down to 60 without any shirt on, anything like that.
Cancer belly?
Cracking deal.
Does anybody else want to say something before the intro's over?
No,
Come on.
Hey.
Oh my gosh, you guys are ridiculous, just as ridiculous as he is. We're kicking you off the show,
He told us to shush.
See? You see? They are insane.
but you guys keep talking! Oh my gosh. You guys get me excited. I love doing the show with you guys. But yes, on today's episode, we have a lot to unpack from what a lot of other people don't like other people to say. A lot to unpack. Oh my gosh. And we have lights going on and off. We got kids running around. See, Jared, look at the havoc you caused. This is all your fault. Everybody say this is all your fault.
This is all your
fault.
fault.
Thank you. Thank you both. You guys are like such good team players. You know what? I might actually trade him in for you too.
I wouldn't. I mean, I'm already part of the show, so.
Oh, that's right, but you can be even bigger part of the show because you can learn more than he learns. But on
Will you
today's
still bully
show,
me?
we're going to discuss I'll bully you. We're going to discuss a lot of different things. We got a snack review. We got games that we're playing. I recently discovered that Cait is good at video games. It's paused.
Okay.
She's like screaming. I can't have that. Sorry, honey.
She was not even screaming.
Well, it's still live on YouTube. It's just paused in the podcast. Like, this can't happen.
Hey, dude, it's all good.
What's that? I'm not worried
We're
about it.
having a good show.
I know,
People
but
like this kind of stuff, and the kids are yelling and stuff.
no, nobody likes kids yelling in the back of the show. Now, granted, they're my kids, and this, like I said, it's more S that Jared caused. Now, for those of you who are watching right now, I paused the podcast side, so you won't notice this when you go back and listen on the podcast. It's only those of you who are getting to view. You get to see the behind the scenes of how it works. So,
You know, honestly, I was so focused on, like, just saying something. I totally forgot we were still in the intro.
I know, and I did it first. I was like, because I didn't know my time, and you guys popped in. Oh my gosh, I'm so sweaty right now. I
know I can
beer.
tell. You only have 3 beers. Jeez.
What do you mean? Why do I have 3 beers? Why don't I have 5?
Drunky.
Not even a drunkie.
Yeah,
I just took
that was
a
my
baby
bad.
sip.
Let's just restart then.
No, when you go back and listen, nobody's gonna know the difference. Besides us just stepping all over the intro.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We should restart the intro.
No, we're not gonna. I'm not doing that again. We did it. We're just waiting to start the show because my wife is great and she's taking care of the kids, which is yet another
I would say
problem
she's
that Jared
bad because
causes.
she had kids.
What?
She's bad because she had kids.
Who, Cait did?
Yeah.
I had kids before her. I like brought kids into her life, so technically I'm bad.
Both bad.
Are we good? There's nothing wrong. I just
Did you
paused
tie
it
'em
so
up?
people on
told her-
YouTube see this, but people
I-
listening don't hear it.
I told her if she comes in here again, I'm gonna close the door and lock it.
Yeah,
So,
torture him. All right.
We'll see how it goes.
So I'm gonna come back in, and I just finished. Cait's good at video games, and
Okay.
you're halfway in between them. Whoa,
Crap, what did you even say? What was the last word you said?
Cait. Cait is good at video games, but the last thing that was said was her. Whoa.
Whoa.
So you do that again when I come back in, and then I'll finish going down the list of what we're
Okay.
talking about. Ready?
Whoa.
Yes. We got Hot Topic, of course. We got Nostalgia, always my favorite game show. We're going to talk about why Xbox charges you for both medias of one game versus just one simple charge. And we're going to find out a little more about Cait and Josh. And possibly, if we have time, an Aladdin review. Because you saw it.
I did.
We did not.
Saw it. Loved it.
It was great. So we'll get into that later. But I did last week not talk about the movie minute review that we would be reviewing. So luckily for you, Josh, since you didn't watch it, we're going to review it next week
What
when
are you
Jared's
talking
here.
about? I
Yeah, we'll
watched
see.
it.
No proof.
I
We'll
literally
see about
watched
No
that.
proof.
We'll
I
see
watched
if
it
Jared's
yesterday.
here.
You didn't watch nothing. What? You watch it when Jared? Who said that?
I said we'll see if Jared's actually here next week.
You'll see if Jared's here next week.
We're gonna push back movie minute
Who's-
review for like a month.
That's fine. That's his segment. We can do that. So, how much you want to bet Jared's not going to be here? Papa J is not going to be here next segment.
I feel like 2 weeks ago that was his last week, man. He's over.
Right?
Put in his 2 weeks.
It's all over.
He put in his 2 weeks.
2 weeks of no show
he
and
missed.
he's done.
He missed his own movie review,
He needs vacation.
and then he
hours.
took 2 weeks off because of how horrible he felt, or at least that's what I'm hoping he feels. Because
He
lately
missed Christmas. He
Oh.
missed Easter.
he did.
4th of July.
It's
Mental
like my
break.
dad.
Coming up 4th of July.
It's like my
It's our
dad.
family holidays.
It's like people just like
He-
ditching me.
He needed to go out and get a pack of cigarettes and a gallon of milk. I'll be right back.
Right? Just never come. That's what it feels like. You know what? You put that into great perspective. Dave.
Same.
That's what
That's
it
how
feels
Zach's
like right
feeling
now.
right now.
I'm really upset though, man. Like,
No.
I mean,
There's tears.
Am
in
I
his
not
eyes
good
right now.
enough?
You
you're
guys
very
can't see
good.
it,
You're very good. But I got 2 big radio tattoos for the show. I've missed. My wife was in ER having a baby, and I said, "Peace. I'm doing Big Lip Radio."
there was a lot of
I
hatred
know, right?
coming from me towards you.
And
at
Jared
that
has
time,
to
though.
make a living, and he can't even show up.
Last
Hatred.
week
What
he
a
had to
nerd.
work nights. Oh my god! You know what I told my boss when he come to ask me to work nights? I said
No.
every night except for Tuesday. And he's like, "Why?" I said, "Because I'm doing a Big Lip Radio
He said,
podcast.
I don't care how much I inconvenience my family, but I'm not going to put my show in jeopardy.
My show is number one
not gonna happen.
in front of my family.
My wife will make it work like she does
She
everything
is
else.
a miracle worker for sure. I will
Yep.
tell you that.
In all fairness, you did call me and ask me first before you said yes.
I do. I always do. It's 'cause I love you.
This time.
But I don't love Jared right now.
I know. We're
What
mad, we're
the
mad
heck?
at him.
Now,
Let's
do you,
break his motorcycle.
I'm not mad at you, Jared.
now,
Zach
do you
is.
guys feel like I'm
Support
fair
you.
and feeling like I don't think Jared cares as much about the show as I do?
You are fair.
I am fair?
Screw that guy.
Yeah, right? Only
You know what?
only
I'm
'cause he-
co-host. He's
ba-
co-host.
He's co-host now?
Yeah.
We got to fight him for
I
it.
think Jared
I'll fight
has
him.
valid reasons for not being here.
what?
However, I think maybe you could have been given more notice.
Right? Instead of 18 hours, I'm pretty sure
That's my
graduation
only-
is planned years in advance, right?
No.
A
Wait,
year,
graduation
'cause
for
you-
what?
Sometimes you don't know until it's like right there. in
That's
front
Wait,
of you.
graduation for what?
regardless of it, it's
Don't
family
matter.
matters. So I can kind of give that a pass, especially since, he's got his own family. He's got to help out and make fun and do things with.
Jared, I'm glad that you put your family first. Zach just doesn't understand what that feels like. so don't worry
Anyway,
about
ignore
it.
Kate.
Whatever. But we must get back on topic. Josh, you owe us something from last week's show that we didn't do that you earned 2 shows ago.
No,
Because you did not do what?
I
Bust out
did
those
not.
chonies.
No.
You better take your pants off. You better
Dude,
yank. I will
No,
yank them britches
I
down
literally
live on
stitched
YouTube.
them to my underwear today.
Why are you holding your hands like that by your thing? You think
I'm
I'm about to?
scared.
I'm about to yank them down.
He's wearing his Monday undies.
All right,
again.
start.
All right, look, I'll
Here.
take my shirt off, and that'll be good enough.
We'll play
I've-
some.
I've
We'll play
gained
some
a lot
good
of
music.
weight.
All right, go ahead and start.
I've gained a lot
Take
of
your
weight,
shirt off.
sir.
Go ahead.
Oh, I can't do this. All right.
Yeah, come on, baby. Woo, 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 woo. Let's see it. Yeah, for all you YouTubers out there, you guys are witnessing the whitest.
can see my whole.
Why you put your? You ain't never seen a man with no shirt on, Caitlin.
my
You put your hand
child.
up to your face.
No.
All right, dude,
Josh
you
is
got
like
you
my
got your
son,
shoes.
but
Come
not
on,
my
man.
son, but my
Get the
son,
shoes
but
off.
not my son.
Get the shoes off.
My boy.
These are shoes.
Yeah, take the shoes off. Take them off.
Stop
Take 'em off.
strip teasing him.
No,
you
this is
creep.
exciting.
You are like way too into
Oh,
this.
dude.
Like, yeah,
Can we
yeah,
at least
yeah,
play
Josh,
poker?
take it off, yeah.
All right,
We have to play
socks.
strip poker.
You chose what kind of poker you're playing when you didn't show up and watch the movie.
Okay, what about Jared? He's not even here.
Yeah, he's got it coming. He's got it coming.
Jared's man boobies are going to be out in full effect.
You know what?
Next week.
There we go.
I
That's
was
good enough.
I was gonna be lenient on Jared and say, you know what, because he owes us still 2. He was supposed to be naked on one of these shows he missed.
Ain't nobody want to see that. You're going to
Oh.
lose subscribers.
Oh, but he's gonna be naked and getting a tattoo. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm gonna force this
And
mother
he
effer to
and
get
he
one.
didn't take a shower, so even better.
Oh, hey, one of our YouTube chatters, Zirkle, he says, look at them pepperonis.
Thanks.
All right. Oh, so is that how far you're gonna go down?
Dude, I showed up the past 2 weeks. I think
You know
that's
what? I think
punishment
you've
He
put
can
in
keep
enough
his
work.
pants on.
I'll let you keep your pants on this time, but if it happens again, dude, they're coming off. Now you have
He's so gay.
you owe us twice. Remember, because you didn't watch last week's show.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
Wait, last week's show?
Or last week's movie, or one of the weeks. You owed us 2. I'll tell you that right now. So here's your second punishment. Now,
Oh my God.
Cait and myself are gonna sit here and review these Cheez-Its Buffalo Wings.
And so am I.
These Cheez-Its Buffalo Wings. I don't know if you guys can see that in YouTube world out there, but the Cheez-It Buffalo Wings. Now, Cait, if you want to go ahead and get that open and start munching on those. Josh, I got a special surprise for you. You want to know what it is?
I mean, I guess I have no choice.
You thought your only surprise was getting naked here, huh?
Yeah, I was
surprise
kind of
to me. Surprise to me.
He likes this so much.
We got a bunch of guys in our chat saying take it all off. So I don't know. I don't know who you're trying to impress right now, but it's just a podcast.
Literally one guy, and he's a creep.
Ooh, these smell
They
good.
smell great. All right,
Yeah.
Josh. So for your first,
Oh, dude,
Taste
easy.
test.
Give me that.
we got Frank's Red Hot
Ooh.
Original Cayenne Pepper Sauce.
I like
Dude, that ain't nothing. I put Red Hot on my French fries, bro.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and I'll open this up for you. How you like this?
Did you like pee in it or something?
No, it's sealed. You see me unopen. You see me.
I don't know if you sealed it.
I don't have a seal. I'm
All
not
right,
that.
what am I,
I'm
what
not
am I
that
putting
smart.
it on?
Your tongue.
I'm just okay. That seems kind of bad. Can I put it on a?
You know what?
Cheez-It?
Here, yeah. How about you go ahead and dump some of that on that Cheez-It?
That's gonna
I don't
say,
want
dude,
you to
this is-
taste the Cheez-It. That's the thing here. But don't
Okay,
get it.
fine,
Don't get it all
fine.
over the studio.
Lots of sauce on that cheese.
Check it out.
Uh
All right, you guys ready?
oh. You
How
guys
much?
tune in. He's
How much?
upending the bottle,
A
isn't he?
gallon?
Don't do the whole thing. What? Oh, it's a little drop. I'm gonna throw up, dude. Oh, it's like slimy. Oh,
It got on his pepperoni.
lick it off your pepper. Oh, and he wipes it and licks it off his chest.
Oh God.
Yummy.
Oh my gosh. Oh my, is that burning your face right now?
No.
I don't see you
I actually
sweating.
like it.
I don't see you sweating.
Oh, it's just the original.
Yeah.
It kind of tastes a little.
Don't you
sweet.
fret. Don't you
Oh
fret, my friend.
Lord. Okay, hold on.
The next one up, we got Arizona Gunslinger Smoking Hot Habanero Pepper Sauce.
Easiest hot sauce ever.
This one is habanero pepper sauce. I don't know how I'm gonna get this one open without biting it.
Did you just say habanero?
Habanero. How do you say it?
Habanero.
I guess Minnesota habanero, Minnesota. All right, Josh, you know what to do with this one. It looks pretty. Let me smell it. Let me give it a smell. I'm sweating
You
just
look
smelling.
pretty.
Ooh. Oh my gosh.
Whoa, that actually does seem a little
Yeah.
stingy.
Yeah, go ahead and
Dude,
did
easy.
you,
Look.
Kayla, did you just dump some of that red hot sauce on the cracker?
Oh, good.
Check
And you
it
just
out.
voluntarily did that?
Yeah.
I am going to
No punishment for
swish it around as well.
You're gonna. Oh, he's upending it. It's on his chin. It's on his. Here, let me get that. Let me get that. How is it, dude? Dude, you dump that in your mouth.
Oh, this is definitely a little hotter.
Is she gonna wipe it off your chin?
me. I was gonna give it to him.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. She was gonna get it for you, dude.
Okay.
Dang, man.
That's
a little hot.
You just dumped the habanero, the hottest one I probably picked, in your mouth.
Woo.
After you dumped the Frank's hot sauce in there.
That's hotter than a pickle in a pickle jar.
Oh my gosh.
Which only that made sense.
So you're gonna put one on a cracker too?
Okay,
I
the
can't
cracker-
wait to
cracker's
get to
nice.
the review after you guys have
Actually,
tried
How many
this.
hot sauces do you have?
What are you talking about? What do you mean? There's only 2 there. But I
But you have a
magically
third
pulled
one.
out a third one.
If this is ghost pepper, I'll do only a drop or 2.
This is a tapatio.
Oh, easy.
Salsa picante.
That one's like the least of these 3.
Ghost
Dave.
pepper sauce.
You should have started
Wait,
with
what?
that one.
Ghost pepper.
No.
You're a liar.
Ghost pepper sauce. Go ahead. Dude, it's ghost pepper, no joke.
You know, I actually grew ghost peppers
Dude,
once.
you're not, dude. Ghost pepper in your throat?
Woo!
You won't put more of that in your throat.
All right.
Ghost pepper. Oh my god. You just drank, I would say, a quarter bottle of hot sauce combined, dude. With all 3 of these things.
I could really taste the vinegar in that one.
Oh man. Oh, you
Do you
got,
have any milk to wash
you got
this
your
down with?
gunslinger.
This is delicious.
Well, this is local. They obviously the Arizona Gunslinger is
Oh
local.
my god, my eyes are tearing.
All right.
I always buy Louisiana hot sauce just because I like the flavor, but Frank's is delish.
Oh yeah. You weren't supposed to be trying.
Oh, sorry.
No, you can try it. You can try it.
It's so good.
But it was meant for
here.
a punishment, and you're just like, oh my god, this is so
Oh, did I ruin it?
No, you made
I'm not going anywhere
you made
near
Josh
these
seem like he's a
otherwise.
little girl
Yeah.
because he's over here dying and dumping.
Tapatio is pretty simple.
All right,
That I'm
so
not trying.
Caitlin, you tried
Yes.
these buffalo wing Cheez-Its without the sauce.
Yes.
How were they without the sauce?
Very, very, very mild heat. A little tiny bit of buffalo flavor, which I think is like when you dip buffalo wings into like ranch or blue cheese, it calms the heat. So that's kind of the same idea. Like you're eating a cheese-it with buffalo flavor on it. It's like the opposite.
That makes sense. I
But
agree.
is the buffalo title in this buffalo wing? Does that mean?
Yeah, but like buffalo wing.
Does that mean?
It means buffalo sauce.
Yeah, I think it's more like
It's
the
like cayenne
vinegar.
But it's
pepper.
mixed with barbecue. I can taste the barbecue.
There's no barbecue on here.
Buffalo
You need to get your
barbecue
taste
wings.
buds checked. Like, okay, salt, paprika,
Oh my gosh.
blue
So,
cheese,
what-
cayenne pepper sauce.
What do you give it, Caitlin? What score do you give it? Based off of things that we've tried, and you can even base off other Cheez-Its you've had.
I'm gonna give it like a 5.
It's a Cheez-It.
Like
It's
if
5.
it were in front of me, I would eat it.
1 out of 5.
But if I
5
went to the
is
store,
amazing.
I wouldn't buy it.
5 is the number one.
So
you
like
can't
a-
you can't
like
live
a
without it.
2.5.
Number 1 is like crap.
2.5.
2.5.
So yours is a scale of 1 to 5, not
Yeah.
1 to 10.
No, 1 to 5.
Okay, 2.5.
My bad. I should have explained
That's
that
okay.
too.
2.5.
Thanks for listening. 2.5. All right.
All right,
Cool.
and to give my very spicy review.
No, hold on. You also tried it, Caitlin, with the hot sauce
Oh,
on it.
yeah.
How did that taste?
That busted it up to a 3.5.
What with the Franks?
Oh my god, the Franks is
Oh
delicious.
my goodness! You
I
put the
put
Franks
that on
Whoa,
everything.
you Josh, now have you tried these without the sauce or without any burning in your mouth?
It's
Not
You're
without
still
any
you're
burning.
like loving this
It's
now.
really
This is
good
not even a
with Franks,
punishment for you.
right?
You're just
Dude.
like eating all of this.
Know why I put hot sauce on my chicken sandwiches, on
Yeah.
my celery sticks?
What
and my
hot sauce are you
salad?
using right now?
I'm using the Frank's Red Hot, which
Oh.
I have one of the large family size bottles
Both
at
of
home.
you two are
Isn't that
using
so
that.
good on there though?
Oh
on
my
the,
Yeah,
God.
honestly, I feel like this makes it taste like real
What,
buffalo.
putting the
Yeah.
Franks on there?
Yeah.
It makes
Gotcha.
it taste like real buffalo, and those are just kind of like
Eh.
I don't know. They're
like-
Eh.
they're like
It's
ranchy
basically like
buffalo.
taking a cheese stick and
Yeah.
putting a touch of hot sauce on it is what those taste like because it's more
Yeah.
cheese than
Oh,
buffalo.
You know what I just did? I put the Cheez-It in my mouth
Mm-hmm.
and I sucked on it instead of chewed it or crunched it.
Ooh, I'll try that.
And it tastes completely different. It's like that cheese flavor you get when you bite it. All the crumbs from the cheese is not there, so you get the flavor. You're like sucking the flavoring off the chip.
I would say it's a 4.
It tastes different.
It's
for
pretty
sure.
good. I like them.
Did you know, and this could be a total myth, but I read it somewhere, that Cheez-Its are not actually orange. Sorry. They're not actually
you can move
orange.
this, by the way.
Sorry, they're not actually orange. They're actually more like a green color, and they add food coloring to make them orange.
Because you probably
Isn't
wouldn't
that
want to
kinda
eat
gross?
a green.
Because people won't eat it. It just doesn't look as good. But I'm like, but if it's not naturally orange, then how much cheese is
Perfect.
actually
When
in
it's
this thing?
St. Patty's Day, they could cut costs by making green
Yeah.
Cheez-Its.
Hold on, let me see. There's
Hey.
probably food dye in here. Let's see.
Well, I tried these things, and my first initial one I ate was a crunch. And for a Cheez-It, it's not bad. Now, I like my cracker snacks like chips and wheat thins
extra color.
and all those other crackery type of snacks. I like them caked. I like when
me
I'm done
too.
eating, doesn't matter how many I've
wanna-
eaten, I want to like scrape it on my tooth, scrape my finger right on my tooth where you get all that
Oh,
dust.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
why I love Cheez-Its. Or not
Talk-
Cheez-Its,
Talkies
Cheetos.
are good for
I like
those.
Doritos for
Yeah.
that reason specifically. These Cheez-Its, though, they don't do that. I'm kind of disappointed because anytime I taste the Cheez-Its, I'm always expecting that powder substance to be caked on my fingers, and it's just not there.
know.
And it depresses me, but I know that's not a Cheez-It.
You know, if you put it in a blender and then you just straight up just only eat
sprinkle
the
it?
powder.
Just sprinkle
Oh,
it?
yeah.
That's a good idea.
You can use it as a coating on chicken, too, like almost like a panko crust.
That's
people
disgusting.
do that. No, people do that.
I'm just kidding.
This is
we,
a
we used to
Cheez-It.
do it with saltine crackers.
I'm like, for real.
It's not bad for a Cheez-It,
I
but
said
it's
a four.
not my
Tune
favorite.
in. I would never go to the store and be like, I have to buy this again. But
I
if
would
someone
give it a
had I'd be
good
like, okay.
solid 2.5 for
Copycat.
chewing it. But
Copycat.
but when I put it in my cheek and just suck on it for a little while, I like that flavor.
That's
so
why
I don't know if I
that's
can
what she
just
said.
do that. You like the sucking flavor?
When you stick it
When
in
you
your
stick it in
cheek-
your mouth and you just suck on it,
When
I
you-
like that flavor.
When you stick it in your cheek for a while.
What?
That's what you said.
You like brush your
That's what
teeth?
she said.
You brush your teeth with it? So
No.
if I'm sucking on it,
I don't think that would be a good experience for either one of us.
if I'm sucking on it, I give it a 3.5 for sure. I give it a whole 1 point extra just
Half
for
point.
that.
We got a
I did
mathematician over
2.5
here.
to 3.5.
Delish.
Oh, I thought you said 3. Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Delicious. I'm going to give Frank's Red Hot a 5 out of 5.
You don't have to review the hot sauce. That was literally a
In
punishment.
fact, that
for
Pop Tart I
Josh.
ate earlier,
Yes.
that was a 2.
Yep. Okay. All right.
I guess.
Store brand.
Oh,
Wasn't
store
really
brand.
a Pop-Tart. It was a pastry, a toaster's pastry.
Yeah. Well, Josh, hey, man, I haven't seen you for a week, so I haven't heard much about you. I know we text you constantly and you don't like to reply, which is, I guess, normal in the
So you
millennial
text
world.
Well,
constantly.
because you
not
want me to
we.
text on Facebook.
Well, me and Jared text him in a group because he refuses to get Facebook and join our actual big radio
I
group where
told
there's
you I have a
people.
pager. If you want to talk to me,
You dialed
send me a
911.
page.
So we're
and
like,
then I'll know it's an emergency.
Jared,
It's not
Papa
my
J, and
mom.
myself were like, all right, well, you know what? If he's not going to join our group after this many shows, he's probably not going to at all. So we'll take the step and we'll just involve him in a group text.
I know, and it works out great because I get your guys' message like last night. I got your message, did it same day.
I didn't know you got it. Like, if you would have been like, hey, cool, all right. I would have
Did
been
it
like,
say
hey, you got
message
it.
received?
No, it says message
because
sent.
it's a regular messaging app, so it doesn't do that.
So you need to reply, Josh. But
Can I just say done?
you can say K. You can do a thumbs up. You can do a middle finger. As
Can I
long
just
as
do a
I just know
period?
you got it, so I'm not sitting here wondering if you got it.
Yeah,
all right?
he was worried about you.
I'm worried about you. Okay? Because I lost one host, obviously. He sounds like a girl now.
Almost.
Say, riding down the 60s shirtless. Say it.
No.
Say it. Oh, okay. I was just seeing if you could get it.
Oh my god. You're embarrassing me.
So we decided to involve him in that, and he still doesn't reply. But
Yeah.
I'd like to know, Josh, one of the things we ask all the time is, hey, what games are you playing? What games are you playing, Josh?
Well, let's see. I'm playing some Overwatch, but I'm not playing regular competitive Overwatch.
That's your game, though. That's you like that
is
game quite
my
a bit.
game. I've put 700 hours into that game
Into Overwatch?
in 3 years.
Oh my
That doesn't
goodness.
sound like a lot, but that's actually pretty good.
Overwatch?
Yeah.
Are you serious? 700 hours?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
And I kind of got off of the whole competitive train because I don't know. Everyone tries really hard, and after work now I kind of I use my brain because now I'm a programmer, not just a mindless delivery driver. So
You're a mindless programmer.
yeah, exactly. No, I have to actually do problem solving, so I'm tired at the end of the day.
All right.
And the last thing I want to do is have a full-fledged, all right, we're taking plan X and we're gonna go through here. Everybody left side. I'm gonna take the. You know what I mean? Like
No, that's how you play it. That's what I remember when there was no headsets back on like the PlayStation 1. PlayStation 2 had some, but there was games like SOCOM where you could give like commands into the headset.
Yeah.
Your team would go do whatever. We wanted that. That was like we were playing the PlayStation, wishing we could have headset communication so we could be like, go left, go right, go up and down.
Okay, I know what you're saying.
But because we didn't have it though.
Yeah,
You see what I'm
yeah.
saying? Now that you have it, you're like, all right, this is lame.
Yeah.
And I don't even really use it that much because all people say is my mom's black and I like to suck dick.
Yep.
So, and which neither are true.
So what I do now is I play.
Kate will tell you, right?
What? That your mom's black?
No, that I don't like to suck dick.
I play arcade game
almost-
mode
That's
now.
not
A
since
40
you
and
met
flip?
me, but I don't know.
Whoa. Well, we did do the Logics 101 a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
If you SD once, right, and then don't do it again, you're not gay.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I
So I'm
remember.
clear. So
Yeah.
we're good. So don't you just make fun of me, all right?
All
It's an
right.
experimental phase.
Oh my gosh. Overwatch, Josh. Sorry.
Yeah. So I'm playing
700 hours.
arcade game mode now.
Yeah.
And you played gun game on
Yeah.
Call of Duty, right?
Yeah.
It's called Hero Gauntlet,
Okay.
and there's like
so you go through the heroes
yeah,
one at
you
a
go
time.
through the
That's
heroes.
my favorite. Yeah, I like that
and
one.
I've been playing that nonstop for the past 2 days.
Oh,
I've won a
man.
couple times. It's kind of hard to win out of
Yeah.
8 people.
Well, because you
but
got to start at one of the
at
heroes and
bottom,
work your way through.
Yep, and you go all the way till the last hero. You run around with the hammer, no weapons, no abilities, and you just try to pound people to death.
Really? It's
Yeah.
almost like a joke at the end when she made it that far.
Yeah, and it's like
Because we're like,
it's
all right, you're a
hard.
loser. Here you go. Because you played it that much.
Yeah,
and you won
it's-
this much.
It's a challenge. You got to pretty much steal someone's kill by sneaking up behind someone they're shooting.
Oh,
But that's what I've been playing.
That's all you've been playing? Well, I've been playing a game called AFK Arena on my phone. Now, you know what
Away
AFK
from keyboard?
Yeah, AFK. That's exactly what it stands for.
Really?
AFK Arena. It's got like 5 million downloads now, and it came out like a month ago. It's really cool. Now, like the name says, AFK. You pretty much set your team, you do what you want, and then you leave.
What
It's
does AFK stand for?
away from
keyboard.
keyboard.
Oh, is that what it actually
Yeah.
stands for? Oh, I thought he was joking. When he
No,
said
no, that's usually the abbreviation. Now I haven't looked hard enough in to find out if that's what those acronyms mean.
Well,
for
like
that
if you're
game.
playing an online game and someone's just standing there, you would say, "Oh, they're AFK
Yeah.
because they
Okay.
left their computer to go
Got-
do
like
something."
Because
BRB, like
yeah,
be right back.
BRB, yeah. We call it coffee kill too when they're just sitting there and you kill somebody that's not moving because they're probably up getting coffee.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
yeah, Jared and I
Getting the
coined that
lingo,
one. Coffee
getting
kill.
that.
So AFK Arena, and it's exactly what you do. You set up your team, you let them go fight, you go away, you come back, and it's like, hey, you've earned all this gold. You can either continue to fight and progress your story on the game, or you can just set it up and walk away. And so I really enjoy that aspect of it. I've also been playing 3 Extreme on my PlayStation Classic. Now, a couple weeks back, I told you guys I went and got a PlayStation Classic for $40, hacked it, loaded 100 games on it, and it's now the best console system that I own. And I've been playing 3 Extreme, and it's a game by 989 Sports from 1999, dude.
Wow, that's a year after I was born.
Oh my gosh,
Baby boy.
dude. Yeah, whoa.
Wait, what was so crazy about that?
Whoa.
I was in 8th grade in 1999.
I was old enough to be playing this game and remembering it with great detail. That's how.
Okay, well, sorry.
Yeah, you're youngin'. Caitlin, what games have you been playing?
Well, Zach and I came home the other day, and Zach's like, and the kids, my mom had my kids, and Zach was like, what do you want to do? And I was like, I don't know. And he's like, you want to play some video games? And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I do. And I thought...
What?
I thought that you were going to pee your pants when I said it. So you're like, hey, let me, these are all the games from when we were growing up. Let me load it up for you real quick. And I was like, okay. And I'm scrolling through there, and then I saw Knights.
Yeah.
Which was my jam.
Which is
back
what you're
in the
hearing in the
day.
background. Knight's music.
I used to play it on Sega Saturn. And Zach, I tell Zach this all the time. I'm like, I had like 1 or 2 games per console. I have 6 brothers, so we always had a console.
Yeah.
And I had 1 or 2 games per console, and that I played all the time. And I don't think that Zach believed me when I said that I played games. So I started playing Knights, which was my jam back in the day. And I'm just going away, and I beat level 1, beat the boss, beat level 2, beat the boss, and I look over, and Zach's like,
I'm staring at me. I have hearts in my eyes.
He's like,
my mouth is
and
on the ground. My tongue came out. It's like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, where he's like, and his tongue. Yeah.
What? And he goes, oh my God, I'm so turned on right now.
Yeah. And
put on the spot.
We did.
And then
I put her on the spot.
Yep, he did.
Right on her ass.
And I
okay.
put down the remote, and the rest I say is history.
Oh,
but
it's not history. It's
then,
very, very remembering.
Then I kept
my
trying
brain.
to play because I wanted to beat level 3 and then beat the boss. And that little fudger, I think he forgot. This is what I tell him. I'm like, I was a very aggressive video game player. So, like, if you stood in front of my screen when I was playing, I was physically going to hurt you. If you were playing next to me and you cheated in some way, I was physically going to hurt you.
You know what sucked?
So he kept walking in front of me, and I was like, get out of my face.
Well, here's why. Because we just had an intimate moment because you're doing one of the things I love the most.
But the intimate moment was over about 3 minutes later.
But you know what? You did what I always do. Stop playing with your boobs when I'm talking about having an intimate moment.
I'm not. Oh, Josh.
You're not playing with your boobs, are you?
I am.
Okay, he is.
No, because I was looking,
know.
I'm like, dude, these things
You're squeezing them together, and I can't stop looking at them.
No, because
I don't know if I should be getting or feeling the way I'm feeling right now because I'm talking to her about doing her, and you're squeezing your things together.
No, they've just gotten really sloppy, you know what I mean? I need to work out.
He's so bored with
my
our conversation right now. He's playing with his nipples.
Well, I was offended that you ditched me afterwards to come play video games. Okay, so I had to come stand and try to get your attention somehow, which means standing in front of the screen. I did not realize how aggressive you were, and I got scared, and I just disappeared. 30 minutes later, she comes out, like, fixing her hair and doing everything. Like, oh, that was really fun, wasn't it?
I said a lot of really cruel,
unkind
things to you when you got I was like, get out of my way.
It was awful.
You effing loser.
You called me an effing loser.
I did. He kept getting in my way. I was in the middle of beating the boss.
Yeah, why don't you just go behind, dude?
She's laying on the futon, which you can kind of see in our background here, and our TV is facing that way, which they can see behind you.
And just crawl.
Yep.
I have to walk that way. I'm not crawling, all right? This is my game room. If you want to crawl, if you want me to crawl, go get your own game room.
Then no one's gonna come
Squat.
to your game room anymore.
Squat.
You'll be alone.
Squat.
No,
Squat.
duck walk. No,
I know.
just stop playing when I walk by. There you go.
You can't stop
Hit
in
the
the middle of
pause
the boss
button.
like that. Honestly, I forgot where the pause button was. That's how long it's been
It's
since I
probably
played.
And it wasn't even an online game, so there was a pause.
it probably is a button that
it's-
says like start or pause.
No, it's been a long time.
It's in the same
seriously.
spot in every
When's the last
controller.
time you saw me play video games?
That's why well, what's the last video games you played? Do you remember?
Peggle.
Oh my god. Peggle, Feeding Frenzy,
Plants vs. Zombies.
Plants vs.
You
Zombies.
skipped work to play Plants vs.
I
Zombies
did.
2 that came out only on your cell phone.
And that was like 6 years ago.
That was you called in.
Yeah.
That was another day I will never
Sorry, I've
forget.
been really busy.
What, playing games?
No,
Oh
with
my
life.
gosh.
Kids, work.
No.
I
We
know.
don't got kids.
I know.
We don't got kids. Who got kids? Josh, you got kids?
Yeah.
Dude, we recently found out something about you, Josh.
Wait, hold on.
You
What is?
long little virgin. And I had no idea.
Why you gotta say it like
I'm just
that?
saying. I can say that. I don't have to say anything else. But you are right.
Okay, what does that have to do with anything?
Confirm or deny.
Zach!
Confirm.
What do you have-
I need to make sure
Okay,
that what you and I are talking about is not corrupting his virginal ear, so he's gonna go blow his virginity.
That is not up to you to share on the
No.
podcast,
It's okay.
Zach.
It's okay because
It is.
he's
It's a
gay,
podcast.
and I'm gonna make fun of him for being gay.
That's
Look,
fine.
I am a virgin. I don't care.
Ain't no
because
shame.
I get to go to the Virgin Islands for free.
That's
All
right.
Well, you know what we get
Trip.
to do?
Hot topic.
You guys get to listen to me tell you about Hot Topic. What is Hot Topic, Josh?
What is hot topic?
Oh, I asked you what Hot Topic was.
Okay, it's when we curate a massive amount of articles from various sources up to date within the minute. And you can hear anything about video games or sports. If you don't like it, if we don't like it, we skip it.
Oh my gosh, I am very impressed. I am very
I was on
impressed.
the spot, man.
I have
Very
nothing else.
articulate.
Dude, I have nothing else to say. So,
Very good for a
Pokemon
virgin.
Masters announced for mobile devices. Now,
Is it Pokemon Go but Master?
it's Pokemon Masters, and I'm not going to click on it unless we say click on it and talk about it. The next Detective Pikachu game is headed to Nintendo Switch because
The
the movie
next?
Detective Pikachu just came out. So now they're trying
Our
to.
kids will probably want once they see the movie.
Oh my gosh, there's so much Pokemon news.
Marketing ploys.
Pokemon press conference. Pokemasters showing off Pokemon steps, and there's step trackers now again for your Pokemon
Is
games.
every article about Pokemon?
No. Red Dead Online update adds new hunting challenge and another multiplayer mode. Have you played Red Dead?
Nope, because it hasn't come out for PC.
Have you played any Red Dead?
Yes, I have on
The
the,
first
PS3,
one?
the first one.
How'd you like that?
That one was amazing.
Kate, you know what Red Dead Online is or Red Dead 2?
Dead Redemption?
Yeah, good.
I know the
Hey.
name, but I've never
Jeez,
played
here's
it.
another one of the moments.
Babe,
where my
I
mouth
pay
is just hanging
attention to
open.
what you say. I just don't play the game.
What cartoon Sonic looks like in the movie Sonic's trailer? Now, so they went ahead and they're redoing Sonic, by the way. They are redoing Sonic. You can go. I paused it again.
That's really loud, so I was like, maybe we should check on that.
can't hear it, though.
I know, we can.
I don't even have a...
My last word was Sonic. Remember that.
Yeah.
Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. You want a beer? Gay wad?
What?
Virgin gay wad.
Yeah. I'll take a virgin beer. Get it, no
Virgin
alcohol.
daiquiri.
Yeah.
Virgin Bloody Mary. That's so funny.
Wouldn't that just be tomato juice?
Yeah. You want some tomato juice?
Might as well just go get, I don't know, tomato soup and then freeze it. And I don't know. I don't know what they do with Bloody Marys. Oh, I will be able to drink the 18th of this coming month.
Yeah, it's your birthday, yeah?
Yeah.
Are you going to have a beer on the podcast? First beer ever?
No, because I'll have to drive home.
No, you don't. You can stay the night here. Just that day you come.
Literally going to stay the night.
You can, yeah. Bring us, just now that we know, bring it
What if I
back.
have work the next day?
Go to work from here. You can take a shower, wake up, and just go from here.
You act like I'm going to have
I've
my
done that
PC
before.
here.
Caden brings his every time he comes here. And he sets it up under there and uses that TV.
I think my birthday is on a weekday. It kind of sucks. Oh, I think it was a Wednesday. I remember saying, wow, what...
Your birthday?
There's no worse day to have your birthday than a Wednesday.
Just go ahead, check it out. She said mommy again. I'm not in any rush. I'm cool. We pause the show for you,
All right,
girl.
show's over, guys.
No,
Thanks
no,
for
no.
watching.
If you want to hear the full show uninterrupted,
Then get naked.
you can go to biggerbrader.com, listen to it on our website. You can go to Spotify, iHeartRadio, iTunes. We're on Google Play Music. We're on every major publishing platform, so you can listen to the show uninterrupted.
My babies.
All right, we good?
Yeah, they apparently one bitch slapped the other, and the other one bitch slapped the other
I
one
love
back.
kids. So we won't talk.
No, 5 and 2.
We
5
won't.
and 2.
We won't talk about that on the actual podcast because they
fine.
don't know that we're cutting out. Because
That's
on the podcast it's seamless.
So wait, hold on. What were you saying about Sonic?
I'm about to load it up. Yeah, so what they had to do is push the date back because there was such an uproar about the way Sonic looked. So now they push Sonic back because I'm pretty sure they're going to redo the way he looks. So and he's
is
3D,
good.
so it's not like it's too hard to make the actual one and just
Right.
put him over that one, take that Sonic out. So that's a good thing.
They should just put a guy in a Sonic costume.
That would probably make more sense.
I
than
mean,
what
if
they
they
would
furry.
have.
Make
What
it a
they
furry.
would have.
Live action.
Kaylin, what do you know about this stuff? You making all kinds of furry comments
I've been
and
around
stuff.
longer than you, sir. You forget. I'm older woman.
Have you guys seen John Wick 3?
No, but I heard it was amazing.
It was amazing, and it knocked Marvel off the totem pole finally. It didn't outsell it, but it knocked it out of the box office for sales. So, more Pokemon news, of course. Twilight Zone. You guys into that?
Scary.
Episode 9, Blue Scorpion. Uh-oh. I think we're getting a call from somebody. Let's see if we can.
I'm calling you.
I don't know. Let's pick it up. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can.
You
Can hear
just
me?
won a vacation.
Oh, you just. Oh my God! Who is it? Who is
I
this?
thought it would never end.
Who is this?
This is Big Papa Jay from Big Lip Radio.
Big Poopy J?
Is your shirt off? Because if it's not off, we don't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
Let me guess. It's 45 minutes after, which means you guys just got into commercial.
Nah, it's 33 minutes after, which means we're in Hot Topic. Thanks for the timing.
We are
butthole.
almost at commercials.
Well, if you would have been here, this wouldn't be an issue, would it? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, how'd it go with the Terminator trailer review?
Well, I don't know. If you were here, you'd be able to tell us.
You didn't even do the Terminator 5.
Dude.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll have the Terminator ready to go when I get there next week.
Oh, next week? Are you sure you're gonna make it next week?
Possibly. I mean, I don't know. I might have to do bike service. I'm not sure what's going on with that.
My
He
God.
might be
I'll
busy.
pick you
Might
up with
get
my
bike
Saturn.
service. Actually, I did fall down and skid my knee. I'm not sure if I'll be over that by next week.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Is there anything else?
Yeah, well, I think I'm getting an earache. I feel cold sort of coming on.
Oh,
Story of your
dude.
life.
I'm just gonna hang
foot
up.
Hurts.
I'm hanging up. Just kidding, man. Just kidding.
I will
But
be there. I will be there next week. Have we made any announcements about anything next week?
Jared may show up.
You'll find out. You'll find out, my friend, because you're getting double the punishment. By the way.
Oh, well, that's great.
Yeah, you're gonna have to listen to the podcast and find out what your punishment is.
That's the punishment, is listening to the podcast.
Yeah. What? You turd.
Let's put it this way. I can't physically be
Oh,
present
wow,
next
that's
week.
having a zinger.
That's what your punishment's going to
All
be.
right, guys, look, I'll be there next week. We'll have a full report on Terminator and
Your
I
bruised
did watch
knee and your
that,
cold sores and your herpes.
Right. My
Your hemorrhoids.
Syphilis. I got a gambling story I want to talk about.
Dude.
He gambled his bike
Big Papa
away.
Jay's a high roller.
Oh, snap.
Oh my gosh,
All right.
dude. Oh
All right,
my
I
god.
got a million things to go over, man. I'm excited to be back, man. And
You're not even
and make
back.
the show
You
great.
act like you're reviewing the show like
You're
you're
not
on the show.
back.
You're not here, dude. Just stop.
Look, I'm here to make Big Lip Radio great again.
Oh my god. Whatever. Let's just make this show great again and hang up.
Oh,
All
my
right, man.
God.
Go screw yourself. Talk to you later.
All right, love you, dude. Bye. What?
Well, what do you know?
What a surprise! Who
No.
would have thought we would get a surprise call from Big Papa J himself? He must have been feeling something because we
He
were talking
was.
about him
A
an
lot.
awful lot in the very beginning. Were we not?
He's probably
feeling a
watching
little-
it. He was
Wh-
like,
what
I
if he
oughta
is?
call.
He had the feels. I'm feeling these vibes coming my way right now.
Oh my gosh! Modified Industries. I see you in our chat, our YouTube chat. I kind of got thrown off guard, but
Yeah,
let's
I
go.
think let's hit the outro, maybe.
There's no.
No.
It's only 30 minutes. We're not done. Let's
No,
go ahead and.
hot
We're
topic outro.
halfway.
There's no hot topic outro.
Right there.
Are you better? Is that what you wanted?
I was just saying.
You want to
I
hear it
liked
again?
it. Do it again, Josh.
Say it again.
Hit the hot topic.
Yes, and when you hear that, that means it's the end of Hot Topic and the beginning of our commercials. All right.
I was just saying because he didn't hit the outro
I know.
when you were done. I was like,
Do you
just
have me muted?
Well, this is Cait
This
from
whole
Big
time?
Lip Radio.
No.
And
No,
you
you're-
can't
we're both
get
part
that
of Channel
follow-up
2.
game.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say you
This
only
one
picked
is
two
a
of
cell
them.
phone.
Which is old
Are we
school
sure that
video.
I was about to be
caught-
so
Yes,
upset with
you
you that I'm
sure
even
can.
sitting here
This
if I've
is
been
Zach
muted
from Big
this
Lip
whole
Radio.
time. I was about to be
Not
like,
only
yeah.
can you
It's
get
like we just
old
wanted you to
video
think
games,
that you're
Just wanna
part
but
of
sit
it.
here
also
and look
those
pretty.
crazy Nah, collectible those yellow. Barbie You dolls and that Josh all share these number old 2, and I'm number men 1. that live in their mother's
course
basement.
we
The
do.
phone is number
And
3.
also Legos.
So wait, are you
wanna
sure
check
that
out some great
captured
old school
Jared's
games
call?
and toys?
Yeah, I
Make
watched
sure
it right
you
here.
hit up Fallout
Okay, I was gonna
Games
say because if
at the
we were just
Tempe
like,
location,
oh, good one, dude.
Northeast
Oh, how's it
location,
going?
That would right.
Hilarious.
Everybody's like,
You can even go to Google and
What's
type
going
in
on?
Fallout Games.
What are they
and
doing?
Usually they're the first few pages.
So if you want some old
I'll
school
double
video
check.
games,
I'll go
be sure
back to the
check out
YouTube. We're at 37 minutes, so probably like 45.
Those girls are not happy that I'm in here.
They need to get over it.
They are not. No, I was like, come play with me.
Everyone to Championship Wrestling from Arizona. I'm Todd Kennelly along with my partner Johnny LaQuasto.
Only
In
out.
the summer, this is what happens. When I'm home a lot, they're like
of Championship
super attached.
Wrestling
They're
from
like,
Arizona.
Where are you going?
At the Nile
only
Theater
like
in
23 more
downtown
minutes.
Mesa, Arizona. June 8th at 3 o'clock. Get your tickets at ticketfly.com.
Because I'm Gino Rivera, and I told you so.
Hey, this is Drab T-shirt from the Big O and Duke Show and the Junkies in Washington, D.C. And I listen to Big Lip Radio after I've listened to everything else on the internet. And when I say everything else, I mean everything else. Rally the Horde, Minority Report, Hard Times and Weirdness, Joe Rogan, Play to Win Radio with AWOD.
Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, again! I'm your host for tonight's episode of Nostalgia. Caitlin, I'm going to let you ask me what nostalgia is this time. Caitlin, what is nostalgia?
What's nostalgia?
Oh, my goodness, I'm so glad you asked me. Guys, nostalgia is a game I came up with where I go find one game. Repeat it with me. One game.
One game.
45 seconds.
45 seconds.
Guess what game that is.
Guess what game it is.
Yes. So you got it, guys. All I got to do is listen to the clip, find out what game it's from, because it's actual gameplay.
Am I guessing it this time? Because I got yelled at last week.
Well, this time you can guess.
Okay.
Because we already have a winner.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
It's Poke My Chew 25.
Okay.
Poke My Chew 25 on Instagram. You won. We'll be hitting you a DM. Shoot us your info, and we'll get you a cool Big Lip Radio prize. So let's go ahead and listen to last week's nostalgia.
Okay.
Yes, Bob.
Go ahead and guess. I'm pretty sure you got it last week, Josh.
No, I got it last week.
What'd you say?
I said Earthworm Jim.
It's worms.
I know, but like I hinted at it, and you were like, "Okay, worms." She said Earthworm Jim.
I
worms.
told you exactly what weapon they were using.
That's
This is
correct.
worms.
That's correct. I pretty much gave you the answer. It's not a big deal.
Yes, sir.
That's like a cluster grenade or a banana bomb. I'm telling you.
I knew what it was.
Boing, boing. That's a sheep grenade. That's why it goes boing, boing, as it bounces.
Earthworm Jim. You're welcome for the hint.
You wanna play that game? Literally?
Yeah.
It's not happening, Mom.
That may have been one of the two games that I played on that system.
Nostalgia. And when you hear that, that means it's the end of the clip. Caitlin, what was that game?
That was Worms.
Oh, you got it!
I got it last week.
Cheating boys.
Oh, man.
Hold up. Yes, Josh, you just need to step your game up. You need to get good.
Yeah, come on, Josh.
You need to
Seriously.
get good.
This is the worst day.
All right, so here, we're going to review the new.
Yeah.
So you guys have
Can I guess this one?
You guys can guess, but I'm not telling you yes or no. And you two don't tell each other yes or no if you do know.
I can tell by your face, too, when I get it right, because you look at me like, seriously,
No,
Cait,
no.
shut up.
Guess. You can keep guessing.
Why did you say it on the air? You're just giving the answer, everybody.
Well, you didn't give him the answer last time. You keep acting like you did.
I gave him massive hint. Massive.
Oh God, you're such a lose sometimes. You're lucky I love you.
Yeah, you're such a lose.
Oh, yeah, I'm a lose. I'm lucky you love me. I got it.
All right, if you guys think
It's
you know the
opposite day.
answer to this week's, which you're about to hear, go to our social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere, at Big Lip Radio, and you can answer on the show notes. Give me the name of the game on a post, whatever. Just let me know you know somehow, and you'll be entered in a chance to win. So let's talk about this week's. Let's check it out.
I know what it is. I know what it. We may or may not have been talking about it earlier.
Is this NHL 97?
Nope.
Kirby's Dream Land?
Hey, close.
Kirby's Wild Wet World?
I'll give you one hint. It was for the Sega Saturn.
I feel like she knows it. And she's
it was
annoyingly singing the rest of the
I
song.
was talking about it earlier.
Oh, I got it. Animal Crossing, New Leaf,
Nope.
Wild World, or Original?
Nope.
I knew it.
Sega Saturn, bro.
That's not a game.
Someone that flies, does some loopies, flies through the loops, collects the globes.
The Red Baron?
Like I said, when you hear that nostalgia, that means it's in the clip. And if you think you know that answer, go to our social media, Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter and answer what game you think it is. And you'll
get on
have your
there.
chance to win.
Cheater.
You'll want to get on where?
I'm going to get on Instagram, Twitter. I'm going to guess. And then I want a Big Lip Radio t-shirt.
I feel like it's going to be real suspicious
That's what you
if
want?
you
That's
send
what I
it.
want.
You don't want like a Big
address
Radio
of this
hat or a
show.
cell phone
Nope.
case or nothing like that? Just a t-shirt?
T-shirt.
Oh, well, you gotta do what you need to do, and you know what we need to do to win.
I'll get on there. Don't worry.
I want to talk about something real quick,
Okay,
and
what do you wanna talk about?
it's been grinding my gears really bad.
Grinding your gears.
Now, this may be more along Josh's topic. She's like banging on the door.
This show's going to be like 2 hours.
right there. Yes? We have an agreement. Let's go. Mommy is almost done. I got one more segment.
I love how she didn't say anything. She's like,
I can't wait till I can just like snap my fingers and point when they just go.
Yeah, because they'll be older and they
A
know
few
when to
more weeks
shut
of beating. A few more weeks of beating, and I just snap and point.
Yeah. Abusing children.
Yes, now I can address some of our
So
our
Caden said
YouTubers.
yes. He heard the call.
Yeah, thanks for the input. Modified Industries, miss you too, boo boo. Love you. Little Dick Circle, I don't know where you went to. You kind of fell off.
I feel like he decided the show was too gay to keep looking.
Not even, man. This is a great show. I love the fact that like people get to see behind. Like it's the fourth wall we're
just
breaking.
eating?
We're breaking the fourth wall right now, and everybody gets to see it.
In all fairness,
They're being great.
for a 2-year-old,
They're being great.
she's actually done pretty damn good.
I am not complaining about them kids. You
I'm
did a great
complaining.
job.
I've gone out there. She keeps slapping Paige in the face.
Mm-hmm.
And Paige, for being 5, should be beating the crap out of her sister right now. But I'm like, Paige, you're a good big sister because my older siblings would have murdered me.
We'll have to do something where they can get on the mic and understand, and we'll talk about how crappy they are.
Bring that shiz over here.
Oh, you're not done with those shits? All right, so I'm gonna hit record again. You guys just hush
What
because
did you
I was
say?
in the I know what I say every time.
knows.
I make sure I
I'll
leave
take care
off
of it.
because I'm not gonna remember what you guys say. All right, ready?
Yes.
You know what's great? Before I hit record, I don't even have to edit this. Like I'm not editing this.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
It's so cool.
You were talking about what I like to do or something.
No, I'm talking about the Xbox.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting ready to
It's on
talk
the next
about.
one.
You just said something that Josh is interested in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So it's cool because I don't have to edit. I don't have to splice. It just picks up literally where we left off. All right.
Oh, you're so cool.
Something I'm also into, and that's Xbox games. Xbox video games. Now, Xbox is my system. PS4, I had it. Whatever. It's old news. Whatever. It's 1 to 3 console right now. They're selling 3 per every one Xbox.
We got rid of ours real fast.
Yeah, no, we didn't. We had it for 4 years, and I ended up trading it for a handgun.
I got one for free.
You
and
were
I haven't
kind enough.
done it.
So
I bought him one.
I've told the
whatever.
story. The morning it came out, you went to Best Buy and grabbed it for me, and I think it was a Christmas present at the time. And you're like, "Here, honey, here's a Christmas present."
He pooped himself because he never asked for it. He always has to ask for every big electronic.
Oh yeah.
And he did not ask for that, and I was like, you know what? New console. I'm just gonna surprise him. I'm just gonna buy it.
I kept it for 4 years, and for 4 years it collected dust.
I was gonna say he never played it, and I was always like, yo. You gonna play this thing? Cost me hundreds of dollars.
To be fair, it came with Killzone, so I played Killzone. I played a couple of the other games on there at the time that were cool, but I couldn't get into it. The dashboard was all messed up, all that other junk. But Xbox though, they're doing me dirty. They're doing me real dirty. And once you guys realize how dirty they're doing it, you're gonna think the same way I do. Now, when you go and buy a Blu-ray or a DVD or even a CD for that matter, there's always usually a little white sticker on the front of that DVD that says, you have any idea what it says, guys?
Includes digital download.
Oh, see, you do
and you know
know.
what's crazy?
What?
Even my physical vinyls that I buy come with a card where you go to a site, you put in a code, and it gives you the digital download.
It gives you the digital one?
That's a vinyl. Like, it's a physical copy. Like, the most physical you can get your music, and it
Right?
still has digital.
And
That's
it's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah.
So that leads me to the Xbox. Now, Xbox, they have digital versions of games and they have physical versions of games. But when you buy either one, you don't get them both. You get one. So if I bought a digital version of Grand Theft Auto, I don't get a physical version of that, obviously. I don't get a voucher to go pick up my physical version from the store because that wouldn't make sense. But if I buy the game physical, do you think they should include a digital version?
Yeah.
But here's the spinoff, though.
I see the issue. You can buy the game and then give your friend the either code for the digital, or you can buy it digitally and say, "Here's the voucher. Go pick up the physical game."
But you can do that with movies and everything too. Everything that comes with that sticker, you can give that sticker away.
Game's like
do that
$60.
with DVDs and Blu-rays with my sister-in-laws.
Right. Well, here's the thing. When you buy the digital version, I think this may be a reason why, now that I'm thinking about it. When you buy the digital version of an Xbox game, you get 2 licenses. So you have an opportunity of putting on another console, but there's a weird loophole you have to do. So if you have an Xbox at your house, you can set that Xbox as your home console, quote unquote, and then go to another console somewhere else at somebody else's house, sign in with your account, and you'll get all the same games that you have on your home console on that account that you signed in on.
Cheaters.
Well, no, it's not a loophole. It's what they even say you can do that on Microsoft website. And I could be wrong, but I
it's
saw
not like your friend can also still be logged into their account. They have to log out of theirs for you to log into yours so you can pull up your stuff, right?
So this works perfect with my son and myself. I have my Xbox here, and he has Xbox and Buckeye at his house.
Right.
I signed into his Xbox and made it my home console. So no matter what, he's going to have those games on his account, regardless of what account he on his Xbox, regardless of what account he is on. So when I come here, I'm only going to sign into my account here. Mm-hmm. So when I sign into my account, I now have all of my games also. So that's the second digital license you have, and they do that. They know about it.
Yeah.
And if there was an issue with it, they'd probably shut it down, right?
It's pretty sick.
Well, but that makes sense because even like on things like, I don't know, like iTunes or something like that, you can have like 3 sign-ins, or at least back in the day, you could have 3 sign-ins that you could log in. But after that, you weren't allowed to download your music
cool.
onto
And
more
it's funny
than
you
3
bring that up
logins.
because Netflix, you can do the same thing too. We
Netflix,
share logins.
So we pay extra
Hulu,
for that.
But
we pay extra.
Hulu, we share logins. Mm-hmm. I don't think we pay extra for that.
Well, you pay extra for extra consoles, for extra devices.
Gotcha.
So
but how many do you get when you first sign up initially without having to pay for extra?
I think you get 3.
Okay, so it gives you 3 licenses essentially to share that account.
Basically, yeah.
I mean,
but then again, you have the same people like you and I. Like I'm logged into Netflix on my phone, on my school computer, and my home computer. Mm-hmm. And then I share an account with my cousin, which Zach also shares, and she shares with her husband, and so we have
it's a big old sharing circle, big old pirating sharing circle.
Well,
Arr, pirate.
There's a Steam, which is kind of like Xbox but for PC. It'll actually kick you if you're logged in and somebody else logs into your account. It'll say
more than one consecutive login at a time.
Yeah, you've logged in somewhere else, and then it would sign you out. And it's only one, so you can only be signed into one thing, not even your other laptop. Like,
we did that
it's
on
one or the other.
One of my sister-in-laws had my Netflix login, and she was logged into like 4 different devices, and I went to, it was mine, and I was paying for it, and I went to go log in one night, and I couldn't get in, and I was so pissed off.
And you called her, you're like, you're never using my Netflix.
I was super shady. I just changed my password.
You're awful.
And then she texted me 10 minutes later and said, did you change the password? And I said, yeah. And she said, can I have it? And I said, no.
What?
She was like, okay.
What? To be fair, you were paying it and she wasn't giving you money?
You should have said yes.
Let's put it this way.
Was she giving you money?
I didn't care about paying it and her not giving me money, which she wasn't, because we shared an Amazon account.
Yeah.
But right before this, and I'll tell you why I was being shady, I accidentally spent $2 of her. She had like an Amazon credit or something like that. I accidentally spent $2 of it because I bought something and it used the $2 she had left over before it made me pay. And I didn't realize it because it was $2. And she sent me a text and said, you owe me $2 and like 23 cents or something. And I thought she was joking, and she wasn't. She wanted me to send it to her.
Wow, so you used her money and then kicked her off? That sounds like a bad friend.
So I was like, rude. And so I was like, you know what? I accidentally spent $2. I've been paying for your Netflix for over a year.
We're done.
You're off my Netflix.
We're done. But do you think Xbox should include, because you have a digital version that has 2 licenses, but when you buy the physical, those same parameters don't apply. You only, because it's a physical disc, you can't share it with anybody else, even though you still have to download the disc to your Xbox, even though you have a disc. Do you think that Xbox disc should also come with that code on it that says, hey, your digital copy, or hey, here's another license that you can get, like you can give out?
Do
or something?
any
Obviously, you don't want to
game
give out.
consoles
Stupid.
do that besides Xbox?
I don't know. That's the
The
thing.
older ones, you could just throw the disc to your friend and, hey, bring it back next week.
Well, that's the thing. You have one disc, though, still. So it's still one license.
Yeah.
Right. But like that's what I'm saying. If other consoles were doing it, I would understand why it would be shady if Xbox didn't. But the expectations for games is much different than expectations for movies.
That is true, because games do usually cost a good amount more than
that's the thing.
You will watch
spend
a movie.
$60, though.
Well, you will watch a movie once or twice, unless you have a kid who's obsessed with it. You will play this game and the levels and master it over a course of time. It costs them way more money.
I just don't understand why you get 2 digital license, but 1 physical license. That's what I don't get.
would say
it's like, why would you ever buy physical? I just keep buying digital my whole entire life.
Maybe
We bought
Papa J and collect
physical
things.
because we traded them in, and you hardly ever had to buy a new game because you would trade in 5 games and get the brand new one for free.
The problem with that,
That's
though,
why we did that.
is I would trade a game in, and then 6 months down the road, I'd be bored, and I'm like, oh man, I wish I had this game, and I'd go buy that game again.
Red Dead Redemption.
Because of me not doing that and going digital, I have over like 230 games now, which I've never had a game collection like that. I didn't do it on purpose. It's just as time went on, I just kept buying digital, so those games are now there. I just wish we would somehow, some way get that digital code on a physical media, because that would solve this digital problem. Why do we have the digital downloads? I get it, because technology is moving and we can download them with a decent amount of time. But if
sustainability, bro.
But if they're still putting out discs, Xbox is still putting out discs though. Like, it's not like they're just doing digital or physical.
Yeah.
They got both. But what if they cut the digital side of it, save some money on paying those employees to run the digital side, put that into the digital code on the actual physical media, so now you wouldn't really have to worry about the 2 different
people
platforms
that they're paying for digital than they are paying for physical. Physical involves manufacturing,
I
labels,
agree.
the actual case itself, the disc
got
itself,
shipping, factory.
Maybe it's just a wish that I wish would happen, but it doesn't make sense because every other medium, physical media, whatever you want to call it, is doing that.
Yeah.
So I don't know why.
It's a digital world, babe.
I just don't know why games are excluded.
I think you would understand the digital world more than me.
That's why I do, but that's why maybe I'm thinking about it deeper than you guys. I don't know.
Or
I'm not saying you guys.
Surface level thinker over here.
You guys are a bunch of lemmings.
Maybe you got to think about
something close.
You got to think maybe because gaming requires accounts, and when you buy music or a movie, unless you're using iTunes, typically you just get the movie and you download it, or you put it in. It's not like you have it.
Right, you don't own it.
It's kind of hard to explain, but
you have that digital code. I could throw that code to anybody, much like I can my digital media. I can share it with another person.
Yeah,
like I can just give that physical code to somebody.
An account. There's ways to lock that specific.
But when you buy that DVD, it's not like what count you want to buy this DVD under. It's like, here's this DVD and here's this code now that you can peel off and give to somebody.
Yeah, I guess.
What you could do, but honestly, I would think as the person who bought it, I usually keep the digital code and I give the hard copy to someone else and say, here, you want to borrow this, you want to use this, but I keep digital codes. I don't give my digital code to someone else. That's the thing that I keep.
It's something you could do, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's something if you wanted to, you could do it. But with the Xbox game, you can't. Now, we've kind of talked about it. I kind of understand why they're not going to do it. It just sucks because, I mean, games are the only media who don't do that. And I think it would benefit us, and it would let us know that, hey, as consumers, our interest is that the best of your heart. Like, we're in your heart, and it's not about the money. Even though it is, but they could kick. We've helped these people come so far in their businesses, have we not? Without us, they wouldn't be here, right?
Exactly.
They could give a little kickback.
Take that.
Well, maybe they should do that for people that they're like, hey, you've had your gamer tag for X amount of years. We know that you're a loyal game player, so these people exclusively, when you buy a hard copy, get a digital copy in addition.
That would be a good idea. They do something like that with gold,
loyalty points.
Because gold, when you sign up for Xbox Live Gold, they give you 3 free games a month. So there's 3 free games. So I'm not complaining about any of that. I'm talking about the physical or digital media I buy, whether I have a gold subscription or not. So they incentivize other ways, much like Hot Topic does with their punch cards. Dutch Brothers, whatever place has a punch card.
Bahama Bucks.
You
said Bahama Bucks.
It's not Bahama Bucks since you're little.
Bahama
It's
Bums.
so good.
So we have a few minutes left in the show. Caitlin, you saw a movie we did not see, but you saw it with our kids.
Oh, yes.
I want you to tell me all about a special movie.
Here I go.
You know?
All right, Will Smith, sing it. Oh no! Oh my!
What movie is this?
Aladdin.
Yes, you wouldn't saw it.
All right, so one of the very first movies I ever saw in theaters was Aladdin.
Whoa.
Okay, so I have a lot of brothers and sisters. We did not go to the movie theaters very often, but I distinctly remember one of the very first ones that I sat through as a kid was Aladdin.
I kind of want
So
to hear
amazing.
his singing. I
So-
have not heard it yet.
It's first of all, it's good. It's
Is
good.
it?
Oh yeah.
It's Will Smith. Why wouldn't it be good?
Okay,
Well,
but
I've heard his rap.
let me tell you something though, okay? First 20 minutes of the movie, I was disappointed. Okay? So like if you can picture the scenes in Aladdin where like it's the opening scene and he's running through this market or through the streets and
With
he
the
stole
monkey.
with Abu and he stole the bread and he's this and that.
Is it
whatever.
Abu or Apu?
Oh, you know what? That's a good
with
question.
his
I say
boo?
Abu, but it might be Apu.
No, he's in Simpsons, right?
Is he?
One of them is.
Apu?
So I think it's Abu. So
That's funny. We gotta find that out.
So he's running through the streets
Apu.
and he's singing the song and it's just not the same as the cartoon and it's almost like kind of disappointing.
The Street Rat song.
Like it's not
Street
even
Rat.
Yeah, I don't buy that. No, he's up there singing and you're kind of like, this is like the movie but not as good as the cartoon movie. It's almost disappointing. But then he goes into the Cave of Wonders. Jafar finds him, puts him in the Cave of Wonders, and ever since that scene on, the movie is amazing.
Yeah.
But before that, I was kind of like, oh man, this is gonna suck. And
Well, maybe it's 'cause
I'm disappointed right now.
Maybe it's because we knew what was gonna happen.
Well,
That's what we were waiting for. Is that it?
When you've grown up obsessed with Aladdin and just loving that movie and everything about it, then you're just like, oh well, this is kind of oh my god, and Will Smith is amazing in that movie.
Is he old Will Smith? Like not old, but
not
young.
at first.
I mean, young Will Smith,
Yeah.
but not look young. But is he acting like he did back in his prime?
All I'm gonna say is one of the
Fresh Prince,
first
baby.
scenes with Will Smith, he actually sings a song and doesn't rap a song, and it is really weird hearing that man sing. I've
Yeah.
never heard him sing, and I was kind of like, what the frig? It was he has a good voice, but it was like really out of what you expect. But then like later on, it's totally him.
Yeah.
Even though he does sing, then you kind of get used to it because he rap sings.
Oh, that's probably why Josh wanted to hear.
It's good.
Yeah, that's what I
it's
was
really
saying.
good.
That's funny.
Basically, Josh is like, "Shut up, Cait. I want to hear this."
But
Cait, your voice is dulling my brain.
If you're a real Aladdin fan, did you play Aladdin for the Sega Genesis?
Did I? Yeah, of course.
I played it for the Super Nintendo.
Just making sure.
Of course.
And then I played Lion King too. That's another one that's coming
I
out.
did not play
live
Lion
action. Let's see. Let's hear what he sounds like.
Well, Alibaba, he had them 40 thieves. Scheherazade, he had 1,000 tales.
It fits Genie. Because if you know Genie from Aladdin, it fits.
It's Robin Williams.
Nothing will beat Robin Williams at all. I'll tell you that.
No.
But he does. He sounds like he does a great job.
He doesn't try to recreate Robin Williams either.
He creates his own. Good. That sounds. That is.
That
different.
does sound pretty good.
It's good. I'm telling you.
almost sounds
the
like a
movie
slower
is
rap.
really good, but the first 20 minutes, like, just hang on there. I'm your maitre d'.
So what would you give it? Like, if you had to review it now, I know Josh and I didn't see it, but you did. So what would you give it as a score? 1 out of 5.
1 out of 5.
Yep. 5 is I'll go watch it a million
I would
times.
give it a 4 out of 5.
A 4 is
Like my 5-year-old wants to see it again.
Oh, okay.
She goes, "Can we go see that again?" And she does not ask that very often. She's really very happy seeing something one time and not watching it again.
But what about the original?
The cartoon version she watched and she liked it, but she did not ask to watch it again. She loves live action movies though, and she loves musicals. Like The Greatest Showman is one of her favorite movies.
Never heard of it.
She's obsessed with it.
Showman?
The Greatest
Yeah.
Showman is one of her absolute
That has
favorites.
huge ass
She
men.
loves Mamma Mia is one of her favorite movies. She
Ratatouille?
loves no, she does. I love Ratatouille, but
I do
she does
too.
not like Ratatouille.
I think it's good.
Ratatouille's not musical enough for her. But she loved. She just said to me after we left. She goes, "When can we see that again?" She loved it.
So what would you give it? Not based off of what
No, honestly, based
not
on
based off
how
of what a
she
kid how many want to
reacted
see it.
and how also I reacted.
Would you go
a
see
4
it
out of
again when
5.
would it come back out? If it comes out on DVD, are we getting it?
Oh yeah, totally.
What about
totally.
Blu-ray?
Oh yeah. No, only with the digital download.
What about Xbox? What about Xbox? We gonna buy it for Xbox?
What if they make a
Yes.
Wii game? Would you buy a Wii?
Would you
Go-
buy?
No, I don't play
What
a
if they
game
made a
for
Super
it.
Nintendo? Wait, they did.
You're going over the top.
Oh my god.
It was good. 4 out of 5 though. I wouldn't give it 5 out of 5.
No 5?
No.
All right. That's respectable. Good scores.
Just because it's the first 20 minutes.
Good scores. Good topics. Good show. Good people. Good company. We even had Papa J call in, man.
Hi, Baba Dog.
Oh my goodness. It was exciting. It was exciting. But what I need you guys to do for us to help us out to continue to do this show is I need you to go to our social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter,
Zoom.
at Big Lip Radio. You always say Zoom. At Big Lip Radio. You weren't even around when I used to say Zoom all the time because that's what we used to be on.
It's a thing, though. It's still going.
It's stuck, huh? It's stuck. Go at Big Lip Radio, any social media. Comment, like, subscribe, whatever you need to do to help us out. We will help you out. Join our chats every Tuesday, 7 o'clock. And what are we on? What can you listen to us on, Josh?
YouTube, duh.
What else?
Twitter.
No, Spotify.
Spotify.
iHeartRadio. iTunes.
I was going to say that, Zoom.
There you go. That's when you should say that. Even though Zune is not around, we're literally on anything popular right now, anything that can hold a podcast. So just Google Big Lip Radio, and you guys will find out where we are.
Boombox.
With that being said, we will catch you guys on next Tuesday's episode.
See ya.
All right, you're good. You're good. You got to get used to watching me mute mics and stuff, huh? Who shushed you?
You did like to.
Cause you, I don't know. I'm like, we're trying to end.
I'm joking. My God.
Try to end the show.
I farted, and Jared always does that too, and we always.
Jared tells you to shut
up
when you fart.
No.
Are you saying you just farted?
I'd like to give a big shout out to Soggy Bread.
Yes.
Wait.
So,
KOC Smith.
KOC Smith, which
Cock
stands
Smith?
for Kentucky Orange
Chicken.
Hen.
KOC? Kentucky Orange
You're
Chicken.
right. I thought it was KOH.
I was
I'm
like,
sorry.
you looked at me like I spelled it wrong.
I'm sorry. I made a mistake.
Is that K-Dog?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, babies.
I doubt he's here.
All right, guys. This is where we leave the cameras on for a good 10-15 minutes after the show. We got to do a couple promotional videos and pictures, so you guys will get to see us do all that good stuff.
What this room always does.
Josh, you leave your shirt off. Hold up your tapatio sauce. Cait, where's your phone?
I'll hold up the Red Hot.
No, you hold up the cheeses, girl. Who put it behind the
I don't
chair?
have my phone.
All right.
I did.
I'll go get it.
I put it behind the chair. It was me. I did it.
I think it might be plugged into my charger.
I'm on a level with at least 12
This
balls.
is amazing. This combo. I feel like I was eating sushi, like when you dab like the hot sauce in the middle of sushi and you eat it.
You mean wasabi?
No, I meant the sriracha.
Sriracha?
Yeah, that's our favorite.
Sorry.
Okay.
Oh.
Ew. Was that for real?
No. But I wish it was.
I'm just waiting for everybody to get ready.
Jeez, can't hold it in today.
See if I can. Nope, that looks stupid. We'll do like we did last time.
Alright, wait, where are you going, Cait?
I'm gonna go right here.
Stop moving with the fucking phone. I'm not done yet. Hold on.
I didn't.
You guys are like trying to get in the frame, and
boss.
I'm doing this. All right, so I'm gonna zoom in from that. So you just stay like that. I talked about Patreon. Jared's not here. Oh, so Jared's not here again. Snack review. And Xbox charging us way too much. All right. What's up? Z Money, Cait, Stu, Big Lip Radio, episode 50, up for you guys. We talk about snacks, obviously. Josh down some hot sauce. We talk about Cait being good at video games.
Surprise!
Why does Xbox charge us so much money for two different types of medium when DVDs don't? Find out. Tune in. Go to www.biglipradio.com to find out everything we have for you for free.
That was pretty good.
Good. Now we just need a picture.
Did you guys see the thingy when I was like...
I didn't. I was too busy.
Put it on your little pepperoni nipples.
Just go ahead and send that to my messages like you normally do. And then we're done. You can open it up. Thanks, guys. I love doing the show with you too.
Do you?
It's so much easier.
Was that supposed to be a racist joke?
No, because Jared, like, I'm always like,
Is
I don't know if I'm trying to impress him or if I'm trying to fucking do something, but it's always different. Well, if you notice, we're not going over at all. Like, we literally hit an hour and a minute. Last week's was 1 hour exactly.
Yep.
So we're getting it. We're getting it.
Caden.
What's that?
Yeah, I can't get on Minecraft because
Oh,
one,
hey.
I want to play Overwatch, and
Dude.
two, I have to go to bed soon for work.
Dude, no, I bought a Realm server.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, so it's always on.
Caden, he bought a Realm server,
He
so
knows.
it's always
It's
on.
for his birthday.
Oh.
It's one of the things he doesn't know that it's for his birthday yet, but it's one thing I got him. All right? All right?
Wait, now he knows.
Well, he's already been playing on it. I just haven't told him why we have it.
Happy birthday. All right, I'm going to join you on your Realm server because that sounds easy. Oh, do you need Windows 10?
You have Minecraft, right?
Yeah. But I know usually the cross compatibility requires that. I can reinstall it, but
It's up to you, man.
take some setup.
But it is Realm,
I'll
so
look how it works.
yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't know exactly.
Because I don't have an Xbox, so kind of SOL there.
It's not your it's not your major present, Caden.
Yeah,
but
you're still getting that pit bike.
a pit bike. That's funny. Is that what he said?
No.
Oh.
That's what I said.
I was like, holy crap! You want
No,
a
I'm
pit
getting
bike?
my graphics card.
He can hear you.
No, he already knows.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I actually bought one for me, and I was gonna give him my sick old one.
Yeah.
But then I was like,
Sick old one.
Yeah, and I was like, wait a minute, I gotta get some groceries and rent's coming up. So I canceled the
Real
Amazon
life
order.
kicked in.
I canceled the Amazon order, and I was like, okay, hold on, I will get you like a used one, like I got mine from Reddit.
Yeah.
And we'll do that because the one I bought for myself was like $320. I was like, I got rent due, so it's canceled.
That's Paulie's graphics card from I
Yeah.
think 2011, when he was at our house back then.
Yeah, that's wild. I still have the RAM that he gave me for my
Yeah.
PC.
That's funny. Yeah.
Of course, I got it plugged in, or else my PC wouldn't be able to run.
Ooh, it'd be able to run. I love doing the show with you guys. I wish there was a way we could do it with. Well, we can do it with 4 people, but it just sucks. The only thing I did not like was that I had to pause it.
That's just kids.
But that's because.
Just got Mia to come over. And
Well,
solve that issue.
Here's the thing. Before, Cait never used to be home. Jared and I, before we had a set schedule of like 7, when he got here, we would start the show and it'd be like at 4:30, and Cait would still be gone. I used to put the baby gate up, and the kids would just fucking run around, and they weren't screaming at all. But well, it's because they're Klingon mom. You know what I mean? They're Klingon. They love their mom, of course. That's what happens. So then they always want her around.
Yeah.
And that sucks which means I can't do things like this 100% with her without her worrying about something.
Yep.
So you guys got like a 80% Cait because her mind was focused on kids, but it's still better than anything else. I'll tell you that. This is cool, man.
You're cool.
This is cool. I love doing the show. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and shut down the cameras, close out the YouTube Live. Thank you all for tuning in, and we will be here next week on Tuesday.
See you later, boys.